Hello my keto peeps, it's Samaya and welcome back to my channel, I Don't Sugarcoat. Today is my weekly update video, just taking you through my week, telling you what I ate, what I did and whatnot. It's week 57 of my ketogenic journey. My weight was a little bit weird this week, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Let's get started. Okay, so this week, you know what? This week I found that I was, really tired this week still. Like last week I was a little tired, but this week I found that I was like more tired. I did try to manage my time a little bit better, and I think I did that. I think for the most part that I ate on time. Mostly this week. I don't know, I'll have to check my app to see, but I think for the most part I ate on time. But I don't know, I just felt really tired this week. So I don't know, maybe I'm not getting enough electrolytes. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna have to maybe do some adjustments because I felt more tired than what I normally do. So let me get into what I ate this week and give you a breakdown of the numbers, and then we'll go into my weight for the week. Okay, so if you're new here and you don't know, I do OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, and there's no special reason for it. I just do it because, that's just what's comfortable for me. So every day that I go through with you guys, it's gonna be just one meal that I had and whatever snacks that I had. But when I tell you about my snacks, I do have that at my meal time. So I don't have it outside of my eating window. I always eat it just at once. Like I eat my dinner meal and then whatever snacks that I have with it. Okay, so on Sunday I had pork spare ribs, and I had some oven roasted Brussels sprouts with bacon. I had shelled soybeans, and those were new for me. I had not eaten those before. I thought they were good. I'm not sure if I needed to cook them a little bit longer. They were a little bit firmer than what I like, but taste-wise, I thought they were really great. I just seasoned them with a little salt and pepper, put some butter on there, and just cut up just a little bit of onions to put in with it. And I thought they tasted pretty decent. I used G. Hughes's barbecue sauce, and I just didn't have everything I needed to make barbecue sauce, and I just was like, you know what? I just wanted to be able to eat dinner, so I just used that with my meat. So that was that. For my snacks that day, I had an ounce of pecans, and then I had 2 walnut chocolate chip fat bombs. And you probably have either heard me talk about it in my last update video, or you may have seen the video, but if not, I'll just go ahead and leave a link to that video, and that way you can check out that recipe because they are really good, you guys. Okay, on Monday, I had a bacon cheddar burger, and it was just an already pre-made patty that I bought at the store. I had it with a hamburger bun that I make from my bread recipe. I know I have not made that video yet, but I'll try to get that out to you guys really soon. I did add extra cheese to that burger, even though it already had cheese in the patty, but I added a slice of deli cheese to that. And I had it with a bag of Quest protein nacho tortilla chips. It was my first time trying that flavor, but not that brand. I like the brand, I enjoy it. So I wanted to really try that flavor, and I thought they were great. So I will definitely be ordering those. I don't know if you guys can see my dog. He totally just got up here on my bed, but so anyway, yeah, I'm totally going to be ordering those chips. I really liked them. They were great, and I had them with my burger, so I really enjoyed it. I also had half a bagel that I made. I actually just posted a bagel video, but this bagel, it wasn't a cinnamon bagel. It was just a plain bagel that I made, and I had it with a little bit of cream cheese and some blackberry jam that I made. So that was great. And then I had an ounce of pecans. I had 2 walnut chocolate chip fat bombs, and I had 1 of my chocolate chip cookies. And I do have a video out for those cookies. Those are really great. You guys should check that video out. And I really only ate that cookie just because there was 1 left in the jar. Like, my family had ate all but 1 cookie, and I was like, I'll just eat this. And I also needed to add to my fat that day, so I just ate the 1 cookie, and that was it. Let's see, what else did I do? Okay, so Tuesday, you guys, I had 8-ounce New York strip steak. I had broccoli mushroom saute, and that's just, I just take some steamed broccoli, I saute a little onions and mushrooms in a skillet, and I just kind of toss it all together. And then I had an ounce of pecans, and I had 1 cup of Keto strawberry ice cream. So, and I really like that ice cream brand. It's really low in carbs. It gives you a nice amount of fat. So I really enjoy that ice cream brand, but I do try not to eat it that often, just because, you know, I don't know. I have had bad experiences with a lot of store-bought stuff that claims to be keto. Not with this ice cream. This ice cream, it's fine, but I just try not to eat a lot of prepared stuff. I try to just make sure I'm preparing my food fresh, and that's just what I tend to lean towards. But this ice cream is just like, it's so amazing, and when I get in the mood, that's the brand that I go to. Okay, on Wednesday, I had chicken and shrimp cauliflower fried rice. You guys, it was amazing. It turned out really fantastic. That purple head of cauliflower, that's what I ended up doing with it. But you guys, it's a beautiful head of cauliflower, don't get me wrong, but turning it into fried rice, it looked gross. I'm not even gonna, it looked really gross. Like, even my husband was like, what is that? And I'm like, the looks are deceiving. It tasted fantastic. Excuse me. And I even shot the video for it, but the end product just did not look delicious. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna post this. And so I just deleted the video because I was like, it just doesn't look good. But it tasted fantastic. So I'll probably just make another video of cauliflower fried rice and just use a regular head of cauliflower. But that day I had 2 ounces of pecans, the other half of my Rebel strawberry ice cream, and I had half a bagel that day with some cream cheese. And that was one of the cinnamon bagels that I made. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link for that video. Those came out really great. You guys should totally try those. On Thursday, I was tired, you guys. Like, I think, what was it? Yeah, Wednesday. That's when I was filming for, you know, like, I filmed the fried rice and I filmed a couple other videos. So I was like filming for hours that day, mostly just because, you know, I have to stop and, you know, let things cook or let the bread rise or things like that. So it took a while for me to get the filming done that day. So on Thursday, I was completely tired. I didn't feel like doing anything, like much less cooking. So I just went completely, I just totally wanted everything to be really easy that day. So I just found some beef sausages in my refrigerator. I took out 3 of them. I cut them in half, and then I cut them in the short way, 5 ways, and just made little pieces. And then I sauteed that with some onions, some mushrooms, and threw in some broccoli and just made a whole plate of that. And that was my dinner that day. I had another one of my cinnamon bagels with cream cheese. And then I had 2 ounces of pecans, you guys. And that was my meal that day. Like, I just was tired and just really didn't care and just wanted to kind of eat and go to sleep because I had stayed up really late because I was also trying to edit the videos and be able to post some of them. So that was just kind of a random meal for me that day. Friday, I had 10 ounces of salmon and I had 1 ounce of, no, not 1 ounce. I had 1 cup of cauliflower fried rice. Oh my God, you guys, I cannot get it together. I had 1 cup of cauliflower rice. That's it. It wasn't fried rice. It was just rice. And then I had 1 ounce of pecans. And then I had 1 cup of Rebel chocolate ice cream. Oh, you know what? I haven't even been breaking down these numbers for you guys. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on with me. Okay, I'm going to finish what I had for dinner today, and then I'll break down the numbers for you for each day. Okay, so today, Saturday, I had 6 2/3 ounces of salmon. I had another cup of cauliflower rice. I had 2 ounces of pecans, and then 1 cup of strawberry Rebel ice cream. So pretty much I had my pecans and the ice cream to make up for my fat because most of my meals were lean this week, pretty lean. I didn't really have a whole lot of fatty meats this week. So I needed to make up for my fat counts with that, even though like some of it came from like using oils that I cook with and whatnot, but I still ended up really short just because my meals were lean. So I made sure that I ate my pecans and I had the ice cream, and that's how I made my numbers for the week. Okay, so I'm just going to take you back to Sunday, give you the numbers for my meals real quick, and then we'll go into what my weight was like. I totally can't believe I forgot to tell you guys the numbers. Okay, so on Sunday when I had the pork spare ribs, my numbers turned out 16 grams of net carbs, 124 grams of fat, and 63 grams of protein that day. And on Monday when I had the bacon cheddar burger, I had 19 grams of net carbs, 117 grams of fat, and 91 grams of protein. So my protein was pretty high that day. Let's see what else. On Tuesday, when I had the New York strip steak, my net carbs was 15 grams, my fat was 92 grams, and then my protein was 75 grams. And then when I had the chicken and shrimp cauliflower fried rice on Wednesday, my carb count was 10 grams, 77 grams of fat, and 82 grams of protein. So I was not happy about those numbers that day, but I was also pretty full and I just could not eat anything else to try to get my fat up any further because my meal was really lean and had more protein in it than it had any fat, you know, so. And I had eaten 2 ounces of pecans already, a cup of ice cream, and half a bagel to try to make up for that fat count. And it was just like, I just couldn't eat anything else. So, you know, I didn't end up with more fat than protein that day, but it's fine. So when I had my little just random thrown together meal of the beef sausages and broccoli, my carb count for that day was a little bit higher than what I normally do, and that's 23 grams of net carbs, 120 grams of fat, and 60 grams of protein. But my numbers are a little off because I didn't end up eating all my food that day. So I'd say I probably ended up with like 19 grams of net carbs because I didn't eat that whole plate. So yeah, that's probably closer to what I ended up with, and probably closer to somewhere between 100 to 110 grams of fat, and maybe somewhere between like 50 and 55 grams of protein. And then on Friday, my proteins were my carb count was 6 net grams of carb, 88 grams of fat, and 65 grams of protein. And then for today, Saturday, my net carbs were 9 grams of net carbs, 94 grams of fat, and 50 grams of protein. And those numbers I really like, but I don't usually eat meals that are that lean and that low in carbs, but I was really happy about those numbers. Okay, so now we'll get into my weight. You guys, this week was really weird. Okay, on Sunday, I was at 233.2 ounces, and it was the same the previous day. That Saturday, I had weighed the same amount. So, I had no change, but I also hadn't had much sleep that night before, so it was expected. But then on Monday, I had eaten well on Sunday. I didn't eat bad or anything. And I had gotten a little bit more sleep, I thought, but I was up. I was up 1 pound and 4 ounces. So I was 234.6. And I was just like, what is going on? So I was like really kind of upset, because I was like, when you feel like you do everything right and then things don't turn out the way you want it to, I was just like, oh my God, because I was really hoping to be able to keep consistently going down, losing weight, so I can make my goal for the month of January. And so when I found myself up, I was like, there's no way I'm going to make my goal now, because now I've lost a day. So I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what's going on. And then comes Tuesday. And on Tuesday, I'm up even more. Now I'm 235.4. And I'm like, I'm just so upset at this point, because I'm like, I'm not eating anything wrong or bad really. And I just couldn't figure out like what was happening. But then it kind of dawned on me, because my stomach wasn't feeling right those 2 days. And okay, now I'm going to give you a moment of TMI, because this is something that people do talk about with the keto diet. So I'm just going to have to tell you about this. And if you want to skip past this part, you can. But okay, so I am not a regular goer when it comes to doing number 2. I've never been regular, but keto has made me even more irregular, and I don't always pay attention to it. And so sometimes my stomach will start to act up and feel funny, and I'm not always paying attention. And then I realize, oh my God, I haven't used the bathroom. I haven't done number 2 in like 4 or 5 days. So that was like my issue. I had not done number 2, and I was just like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Like, my stomach is acting up. But I ended up being able to go. I don't know, maybe it's because of what I ate, but I ended up being able to go, and everything was all right. My stomach started to feel better. And then the next day when I weighed myself, I was at, what was I at on Wednesday? So on Wednesday, when I weighed myself, I was at 233 even. So I had dropped back down, and I was down 2 ounces from my last lowest weight on Sunday of 233.2. So I was just like, it was weird, because I was like, that's never happened before. Like, I've never overnight lost that much, because I went from being 235.4 to 233 even. So I was just like, okay, all right, I need to pay more attention to those times when I have not gone for a few days. And I don't know what it is about the diet that makes me even more irregular, but just because I've been like this my whole life, I don't always pay attention to it. And so, that kind of happened. And I'm going to stop talking about it now, because I feel kind of weird. But just, make note that, that could be something that you might end up suffering from with keto is not going to the bathroom like you should. And I'm not necessarily sure what to do about it, but I do try to eat certain foods that will help me in that department. So I'll leave it at that. Okay, so the next day on Thursday, I only dropped down 2 ounces. I was at 232.8, so I only had lost 2 ounces, but a loss was a loss, so I was happy with that. And then let's see, on Friday I was down a whole pound. I was 231.8. So I was really happy about that because I felt like, okay, now I'm making up for some time lost. But it didn't really matter because it was like, that was the last day of the month and I didn't hit my goal. I wanted to have lost at least 10 pounds that month and I only lost a total of 8.2 pounds. So it was disappointing because I had those couple of days where I was up in my weight. So, you know, things go up, things go down, and you just kind of have to accept it. So that's just what I did. I didn't make it out of January at the weight that I wanted, but it's fine. I'm not upset about it. Slightly disappointed, but it's okay. Like, you know, you can make your goals and sometimes you're going to meet them and sometimes you won't. And you just got to accept it. Don't get discouraged by it. Just keep on going. And so that's what I did. I was disappointed for a little minute, but then I was like, all right, got to keep going. Next day. And so today I weighed in another pound down. I was 230.8. So that made me really happy that I was another pound down and I'm almost out of my 230s, you guys. Every time I go to another 10, you know, I get really happy just because, you know, that's another set behind me. So now I'm about to be out of my 30s. That's another 10 pounds gone. So now I'm going to be in my 220s soon. And so now I just got to work my way through my 220s. And so I'm happy about that. So even though it didn't happen the way I wanted it to happen or when I wanted it to happen, it's still going to happen because I'm staying determined, I'm keeping focus, and I'm just going to keep pushing forward. And that's what you have to do. Even though you have little setbacks like these, you just got to keep pushing forward and just don't even let it discourage you because you will get there. Maybe not when you want to, but you will get there. So that is what my weight, sorry if you heard that, that was my dryer. But that's what my weight looked like for this week. And I guess what, having gone up to 235.4, that puts me at a weight loss of what was that? So 4.6 for the week. Yeah, 4.6 for the week because I went up. But that's okay. It's fine. It's good. I'm okay with that. So did I get to work out this week? I did not. I was actually going to work out today, but I'm actually going to be filming some recipe videos tomorrow. So I was like, you know what? I don't want my body to be sore because I don't know how long I'm going to have to film. So I didn't want to be sore. So I'm pushing that back to like Monday or Tuesday, just depending on how my filming session goes on Sunday. So nope, I did not get to work out again this week. It's disappointing. It really is because it's like, I'm really trying to work on my arms, you guys. And right now I'm not prepared to show my arms just yet, but I really want to work on those because I still like up top, there's like no fat happening up here, but there's still fat down here. And so I really want to be able to work on that and get that out of my arms. So yeah, I just really need to find the time to be able to go to the gym and do what I got to do. And I really will. But you know, time wise, it's just, I need to just organize some stuff a little bit better. That's all. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, actually, I have ordered two. I ordered 2 new products that I can't wait to try out. I'm not going to say what they are just yet, just because I'm not sure. Well, I do have some idea what I'm going to do with them, but once I come up with recipes and whatnot, then I will share what those products are and how I use them. But I'm so excited. They're going to be getting delivered tomorrow, so that's something I'm so excited to look forward to. I'm also trying to, what else am I doing? There's so many recipes though, guys, that I really want to be able to share with you. I wish I can record them and share them with you all at once, because I just feel like I hear people all the time talk about the things they miss or just what they wish that they could convert to keto or whatnot. So there's a lot of things that either I have already done or I'm looking to do or try. So I will try to get the videos out to you as fast as I can. But yeah, that's like something that I'm really looking forward to, is a few of the video recipes that I really want to do and put out for you guys. I think I should be able to get about 3 done this week, hopefully. Yeah, I think I can do another 3. And you guys should look forward to those. I'm not necessarily sure what they're going to be, because I have like 7 different things that I kind of want to do right now, but I got to narrow that down, and I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. But I do know for sure one thing that I'm going to be making, but I don't want to share it with you guys just yet. Let's see what else. My 1 gallon a day water challenge. Okay, so I haven't gotten my water bottle for that yet, but I'm hoping to get it soon, because I really want this specific water bottle, just because I like to have my water ice cold. So if I'm going to do this challenge, I need to have ice cold water all day long. So as soon as I get that bottle ordered and get that in the mail, then I'm going to definitely get started on that. And I'm thinking that there's not much else that I need to talk about, really. I think that's pretty much it for now. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's pretty much all that happened in my week. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I want to say that I can't say just yet, just because I'm still testing some stuff out and I'm just really excited about it. But at some point I will be sharing some things with you guys soon. But for now, that is all I have for this week's update. Feel free to leave comments telling me about your journey and what's going on with you guys. I'd love to hear about it. I love, reading other people's stories, just getting inspiration from other people. I just love that stuff. So if you feel comfortable enough, please comment, share with me anything you'd like to share, you guys. Yeah, so that's it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click the subscribe button and then click that little bell so you can get notifications for whenever I put out a new video. I think that's it. That's all. Until next time, you guys. Bye.